Rosa Parks once said, "Racism is still with us, but it is up to us to prepare our children for what they have to meet, and hopefully we shall overcome." Rosa Parks was an African-American civil rights activist who is called the First Lady of Civil Rights and the Mother of the Freedom Movement. For her actions during the Civil Rights Movement, the dates February 4th, which was the day she was born, and December 1st, which was the day she refused to give up her seat on the bus, have become known as Rosa Parks Day. Rosa Parks was born in Alabama, which was the root of racism at this time. With all the racial violence and disrespect towards African Americans, she still managed to fight for what was right with nonviolent protests. Rosa Parks is a highly credited civil rights activist, which is demonstrated in this speech by first, she overcomes racism as a child, second, she becomes a dedicated activist, and third, she later becomes recognized. Throughout her life, she has suffered through racial inequalities that were put upon her as she grew up in the South. First, Rosa Parks overcomes racism as a child. The book Rosa Parks from the World Almanac Library, written by Mark Tyler Nobleman, says Rosa Parks' mother taught her about the concept of respect, although it was very challenging at this time due to the laws and attitudes towards African Americans. Rosa Parks' family also worried about racial violence from the KKK, which was an organization founded by white men who resisted the new government laws after the Civil War. Rosa Parks' family was never attacked personally by the KKK, but Rosa Parks grew up sleeping in her clothes and with her grandfather having a gun close by in case they did come to their house. According to the article Rosa Parks' Early Life and Childhood from the Rosa Parks Facts website, Rosa Parks was homeschooled until age 11, and when she finally went to public school, she saw how influenced the schools were by the Jim Crow laws. In review, Rosa Parks overcame racism as a child. While growing up with inequality, Rosa became devoted to helping others gain the equality she felt they deserved. Second, Rosa Parks was a dedicated activist. According to the book Rosa Parks, written by Mark Tyler Nobleman, Rosa Parks joined the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, or the NAACP. She was one of the first women to join, and she also became the secretary for this organization. Rosa Parks and her husband, Raymond, worked hard for voter registration for African Americans. Rosa Parks felt very strongly about voting because she felt it was one of the most important rights as a U.S. citizen. The Rosa Parks bio from biography.com says one of the most memorable acts that we know of today is her refusal to give up her seat for a white man. After the white section was filled, the bus driver asked her to give her seat up for a white man, and she was later arrested for not following the Montgomery City Code. Although she didn't realize what she did at this time, her refusal to give up her seat led to significant advancements in the civil rights movement. In review, Rosa Parks is a dedicated activist. For all her actions, she was later recognized for all her efforts to fight for equality. Third, Rosa Parks becomes recognized. From the Trailblazers of the Modern World book, written by Nobleman, states that Rosa Parks started the Montgomery bus boycott, which led to the laws making segregation on Alabama transportation illegal. In 1965, Cleveland Avenue in Montgomery was renamed to Rosa Parks Boulevard. President Clinton also gave Rosa Parks the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and she also received the Congressional Gold Medal, which is the highest medal a civilian can receive. According to the article Rosa Parks' Achievements, Accomplishments, and Awards from the website Rosa Parks Facts, Rosa Parks received the Spingarn Medal and the Martin Luther King Jr. Award from the NAACP. Rosa Parks was also given the Peace Abbey Courage of Conscience for her dedication to community service and her commitment to racial equality. In review, Rosa Parks becomes recognized. Throughout Rosa Parks' life, she had to battle with racism, but she fought for equality so someday people would not have to live the way she did. Rosa Parks had said, "I would like to be remembered as a person who wanted to be free, so other people would also be free." By growing up with racism and showing respect towards whites, although she didn't get in return, she has made memorable nonviolent protests that have led to where we are today. For all that she has done, she has received many medals and recognition for her actions during this time. Rosa Parks is a highly credited civil rights activist, which I have shown through my 3 main points, which are: first, she overcame racism as a child; second, she became a dedicated activist; and third, she later becomes recognized.